All right, teams, send some messages out to your teams. Listen, I know that football, soccer is on, and America is playing in about 1 minute, but it's only fun to watch the game the last 10 minutes. So if you watch the game, which I've been watching more soccer than I've ever have in my life, drop a one if you've been watching it. If you've not been watching the game, it's actually really been fun, especially since it's been in the United States. I am not a huge soccer fan, but man, it's been fun to watch again the last 10 minutes when things get real spicy. So send some messages to your teams, tell them to hop on. We will honor your time. We will let you catch the best part of the soccer game. But here's what we're going to talk about. We are going to have a conversation around your body is your business and getting paid to get healthy. So we're going to give it 30 more seconds, tell some people to join us, and we will start here in just less than a minute. All right, it was 20 seconds. We're going to get started. All right, my name is Stephanie Milky. Hello, happy Monday. Tell me where you're tuning in from in the chat. I'm tuning in from Florida. If I do not know you, if I've not met you, hello, welcome. My husband and I, Steve, have been a part of Prove It since June 2015. So we just celebrated 11 years. Super exciting. It's been an incredible journey. Prove It has changed our life physically, financially. The personal growth is my favorite. The community, it's all my favorite. I love it. I'm just always so thankful every day. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the product. And so, hello, I love it. Annie, 9 years, I see it. Yeah, share it in the chat how long you've been a part of Prove It. How was everybody's 4th of July? So here in Florida, it is hot, humid, and you have to be in the water, but not the wrong kind of water. You only go in the water that does not have alligators. So, all right, 9 years, 10 years, 8 years. I love it. Listen, 3 weeks. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Okay. Well, every Monday night, especially over the month of July, we're going to have a conversation about building your business. Like, what should we do to build your business? The business building 101s. And so here's what I want you to know is building your business starts with you and your goals. And what does that look like and how you working on your health can actually make you some money. And we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to go back and forth with our president, Nick Martinez, who I see on here. So I'm going to say, hi, Mr. Nick Martinez. First of all, everybody tell Nick and Chrissy it's their anniversary, which I feel bad. I sat on a Zoom with Nick today. Didn't even tell him happy anniversary. So, Nick, happy anniversary to you and your wife.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic.
All right,
Good to
let's have a conversation about all things. Well, I had said before you hopped on, or maybe you were on, I said your body is your business, and we're going to get paid to get healthy.
I love it. I love this subject. I love this conversation because when I got started in Prove It, I'd been part of some other companies in the past, right? I've tried 3 or 4 different things, and none of them were there. It was all about building a business, acquiring customers, acquiring distributors, building a network, and selling product through it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's very transactional. It's very money oriented, right? And you have to have that. That's what makes the world go around. That's great. Now, what's interesting about Prove It is it goes deeper than that. And I was attracted to Prove It because of Brian's mission and vision, which was to inspire people to become the best versions of themselves. And I had learned earlier on in these companies that if I wanted to grow my business, I had to become better. I had to become a new version of Nick. If I wanted things, as Jim Rohn would say, if you wanted things to change, you have to change, right? If he wants to predict somebody's future, he just looks at their past. Why? Because people generally are resistant to change. And I heard early on I was the lid to my business. If I wanted my business to grow, I had to grow. So for years, I was focused on personal development. And I love this concept of becoming better and improve it with the products and our customer conversation. It was all about becoming a better version of you, becoming healthier, becoming more fit, becoming more vibrant, having more energy. And early on in the business, I took this as, hey, I have to go and grow. One of my mentors lost a bunch of weight and used to say, hey, if you want to be successful, crush your health goals. And it wasn't until maybe 5 years ago we started to use the term, what if you could get paid to get healthy? And if I look back, Stephanie, on the last 10 years of being Improve It, I started to operate as if my paycheck, my income from Prove It depended on me creating healthy habits and me sharing them. So as I say that, does that bring up any thoughts for you as far as your own journey, Stephanie, or your own?
Yeah. Well, I love this. My husband and I have been a part of some other companies as well, and you're right, 100%. Like, we didn't take it in our own physical health. It was more of like we're selling products and just trying to make some money. And with Prove It, the reason that we started this is because my husband wanted to lose 50 pounds. And so one of the biggest things is once my husband achieved that, people notice that. People want to go where you're going. They don't want you to be there and all of a sudden wait 6 months or a year. Maybe you've been here back. You might be here well, there's so many of you that have been here for a long time, but you might go, well, I was doing great, then I kind of slipped up, or I need to get back on track. People don't want to wait until you've reached your end result. They want to go with you. And I would say, specifically now, especially online, if I'm watching people and I'm going to purchase something from somebody, I want to buy something from somebody that's real, authentic. I'm walking through the journey with them. Even as silly as it sounds, like when I buy clothes, I look for somebody that's personable. I look for somebody who is going to look like me. I look for somebody who is a mom that doesn't have it all together because perfection right now to me is AI and is not real, and I'm not going to do it. But if you can come as your authentic self, and you show up explaining your journey over and over again, first of all, it holds you accountable. Second of all, it helps you hit your goals. Third of all, you're going to have people start asking you what you're doing because you're taking them on a journey. So, the best thing to do to build your business is to be able to hold yourself accountable and start talking about it and living it and wearing it and just sharing, not the perfect, the journey to getting to where you want to go. So,
Love that. So, as I've been kind of talking through this concept, and the farther we get into Prove It, I realized that one of the things I did early on was truly treat my own personal health journey like it was my job. And when it was eating low carb, I was strict, right? When it was doing a 60-hour fast, I did every single one of them and never missed, right? And why did I have that level of commitment, not just to selling ketones, but to living the lifestyle? And I think about it, it's because I didn't think I had a choice, right? If I was going to grow, I had to share what I was doing and I had to be authentically doing it. And even as people came into, let's say, the ketogenic diet, and then some of them like, well, I'm not going to do that anymore, then they quit. When other people were stopping, I doubled down on what I was doing. Why? Because I felt like that's how I got paid. So if I look at that and I look at where a lot of people are right now, the question is, how bad do you want to create this business? And if it's, hey, I want to have a massive business, I want to grow this, then at the same time I have to ask you how much are you committing to your own health journey? Like if you look at a cookie or a potato chip or you fill in the blank, you know what your kryptonite is. Do you look at that and say, if I eat this, it's costing me money? Um, not only did you have to pay for it, but it's actually costing your business. If I don't go for that walk after dinner tonight, I'm not going to get any more customers, right? Now you might need that level of like, all right, I have to double down. It was funny. I just put a picture of Chrissy and I up on our social media, and when we didn't have weight that we were losing when we started, but we were not gym going people. And one of my friends said, Nick, you guys are like fitness models. What are you guys doing? I'm like, well, it's our job. Like we don't go to the gym because we want to. We go to the gym because if we don't, what are we gonna talk about? Like what health goals are we going after? What am I gonna post about on social media? I have to do something, right? So here's my realization. Number one, double down on your health journey. Number two, double down on sharing everything that you're doing. Okay. And if what you're doing, you wouldn't share it publicly, then stop doing it. And that's just the harsh reality, right? So nothing that I've been doing and that I've done over the last 10 years did I not share it. Like it's just literally, if you came to our Facebook page, like you're just living life with me and you're watching what we ate. You're watching how I moved. You're watching my sweatband. Um, why? Because that was the process. So I want us to, part of the reason we're having this conversation is if your customers knew that they could actually earn an income by just crushing their health goals, guess what? They'd probably want to crush their health goals and earn some money too. So the best part about our business is we get paid to get healthy and we get paid to tell other people about it and we get paid to help them do the same. That's the process. Number one, you get paid to get healthy. Hey, if there's a way for you to get paid to healthy, would you want to know about it? Sure. Oh my gosh, you got to hop on some of these calls, learn from some of these people. We're having a lot of fun. Well, how does it work? Number one, you set some goals and you go after them. Number two, you tell other people that you're going after them. Number three, you help those people that want to join you, right? Do the same thing. So it's, you have to do all three components, right? There's one, if you just go after it and crush your health goals, that you're secret, you're not helping anyone. The second piece is how many people are you sharing this with and how many people are you inviting to join you? And that's a big piece. Are you saying, hey, do you want to come with me? It isn't, hey, I did this complicated thing that you can't do. It's, hey, this is really simple. I've actually just gotten started and look at me. I failed last week, but guess what? I'm still going. Do you want to come with me? It's being raw and real. I don't expect perfection. However, if you understand that you're going to screw up and then tell people that you screwed up and that you're still going, guess what? You're going to be very relatable because they did too, and they'll come along with you. So, one, what's your health goal? Two, how many people are you inviting and sharing with? And then number three, as they come along, you band together, you lock arms, you say, all right, we're doing this 7-day summer burn together. We're just at our 24-hour fast. I just broke it, right? I did not eat lunch today and I wanted to, right? But I chose not to because why, how, what, if I didn't do it, what was I going to talk about while live? Right? If I didn't do it, how was I going to post about breaking my fast? Everybody on here probably has a social media page of some sort. If you're not taking a picture of your food and saying, "Oh my OMG, this chicken has never tasted so good. Haven't eaten in 24 hours. Can't wait to take a bite." Guess what? People are gonna comment, or at least they checked a little box in their brain and said, what's going on here? And then when you post again, I'm on day 3. I just went for 3 walks today, this morning, this afternoon, and tonight. I'm crushing this burn. You're no longer selling ketones. You're just sharing your story and you're talking about what you're doing. So it's a pretty short and sweet conversation, but any thoughts to add to that, Stephanie?
Well, I wrote down your consistency becomes your credibility because as people watch you, they're going to go, "Oh, you've been doing this for a long time." Like people know I drink ketones, right? They know the things that our family does and how we eat. If somebody sees me eat a cookie at a party, they're like, "What are you doing? You eat keto." And I'm like, we eat well, but I'm going to eat the cookie on the 4th of July. Like I'm going to do it. So, and then we have a conversation about ketones. And so here's what I want you to also think about. Sometimes we think about like, okay, if I'm inviting people, it's salesy or I'm pressuring them. I want you to think about an invitation as not pressure, it's an opportunity. So it's holding you accountable, but it's an opportunity for them to join you and get healthy as well. So they might join you in the business, but right now they might, you don't know. But sometimes we have to just mix our mind up and go like, oh, I keep thinking it's salesy or I'm going to be pushy, but I'm actually like, this is changing my life. If you believe this actually has changed your life, have ketones actually changed your life? Drop a 1 in the chat because I have drinking them every day for 11 years. And so, and some people are like, does it really work? And I'm like, if it didn't work, I wouldn't drink it. So if it tasted like garbage, I wouldn't drink it. So I don't just drink things because I want people to buy them. Somebody might, but that's disgusting. I want to enjoy what I'm drinking. I want to feel good as a mom. I share with them all the benefits and then I invite them to join me because I have a great opportunity, whether it's a customer or a partner, it's going to change their life. And you have to believe that. And the way that you'll believe it is by sharing your journey and just simply sharing the littlest things, like Nick said, whether it's going to the gym or I'm fasting or I slept better last night or man, whatever it is, share in your stories, do lives, talk to the lady at the grocery store when she's super crabby and said like, man, I've got something that makes me happy or whatever. The goal is you have to understand that you're inviting people to feel great just like you do. That's it.
I love that. A year ago, a little more, somebody on stage said, "My body's my business," and some of you were there. I just remember that, and it always resonated with me. Hey, if my body was my business, how would I treat it? So I want you to write that down. I want you to start just remembering that. Like, my body's my business. I get paid to get healthy. I get paid to eat healthy food. I get paid to go to Costco and find great finds that aren't full of sugar. I mean, just the number of fun things that you can turn this business into just from a real life standpoint. We're going to talk more next week about actually how to write off your groceries, how to treat this like a business from a business standpoint, from a financial standpoint. We're going to dive into that on next week's Zoom. So mark your calendar, but we'll be really good. Because beyond getting creating social media content by going to the grocery store, you can actually write off some of your groceries if you're posting about and talking about them. We'll talk through that. But just think about this. Early on, I realized people like to know about the fun products that you could buy that were healthy. So I know some of you like to go to Aldi. Some of you like to go. Actually, drop in the comments. Where do you like to shop? Are you an Amazon shopper for food? Are you an Aldi shopper, Costco shopper, Sam's Club shopper? Oh, Sprouts. I don't, there's no Sprouts around here. Costco, Sprouts. All right. So, farmers markets. Okay. So, here's my challenge. Next time you go shopping, think, all right, it is my job to find great things and talk about them. Now, if you're, I write off my groceries because half the stuff I buy, I don't necessarily need, right? I buy it because I'm going to talk about it. Now, that is a great way to spend a lot of money, which you don't need to do unless you're truly going to consume the things you're buying, which you can just snap a picture of you at and it, right, in the aisle. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm price checking. Take the pictures. You don't have to necessarily go live in their aisle. Sometimes they kick you out, sometimes they don't. But take a picture of it and then post about it. You go to Aldi and you walk up and down the aisle and find all the great low carb, awesome whole food options at Aldi. I love, and then even stuff that's kind of on the bubble, right? The sometimes, options, the good options instead of the best options. Bring those home and guess what? You can do a live. You can take pictures with all of that food because this is your job. You get paid to do this. So the challenging thing in life is that we're adults. And somebody once posted a meme, and I've always loved it, is I didn't realize the hardest part about being an adult was deciding what to have for dinner every day for the rest of my life, right? So guess what? It's a human condition that we have to eat. And because of that condition, everybody around you is interested in what you're eating. It's the dumbest thing. However, it's pretty amazing when it comes to the fact that that creates attraction, it creates a following, it creates people that begin to know, like, and trust you. And then one of the things that you post about happens to be ketones, now they're interested. If the only product that you're posting about happens to be ketones, guess what? Product is food. So you buy a bag of, you fill in the blank. You go to Target. If you're a Target shopper, they have Quest products. Guess what? Those are great. They have Chomps. Guess what? Those are great. Go walk the aisle. Go to your local butcher shop, buy their beef sticks, take a picture of them, post them on social media. All of a sudden, you get paid to shop, which is so much fun. And now you're creating this attraction factor and some fun. And then guess what? When you post about ketones, it becomes natural because that's just part of your health journey and they want to follow what you're doing. So Stephanie, I know you've been along that journey for the last 11 years. Um, what's your favorite kind of go-to product posts?
Um, Man, I used to go up and down the aisles all the time and take pictures of my favorite products. I still just like to just talk about my lunches, and I think one of the biggest things that has made people go, "Oh," is the reality that I eat the same things over and over again. I think sometimes overcomplicate all of this, right? So like even the business, like I have 7 things I want to tell you, the simplicity of building the business, but also helping people understand that. So I'll say in lives all the time, listen, I have shared 504 recipes with you. I probably eat 12 of them on a consistent monthly basis. So like you can have sometimes we get so stuck on um we have. And so I just help people lay it out very simply. Nick, of like, listen, here's what I eat for a snack. I eat this salad almost every day for lunch. Dinner is burgers, tacos, or something. My kids are like, can you please make something else? And I'm like, no, this is what we're eating. And so I think sometimes we also have to help people understand that we share all of these things, but also the simplicity of getting healthy is drinking ketones, plugging into a community for accountability, obviously moving your body, help them understand what we're doing in the 7 day burn, right? The emails that they're getting, the understanding of like mindset, movement, drink your ketones, choose better, stop eating so much garbage. Like if we
Love
can
that.
help people do that consistently, then, and that's what I talk more about than even sharing any pictures anymore, is like, I want somebody to actually hit their goals.
That's awesome. I mean, the 7 day summer burn is available for all of you. Christina has created an amazing course inside of our customer community. If you go download that workbook and just read it, guess what? There's amazing just information and nuggets that you get to then share with people. You could literally read it. Did you know that half of the lives that I do, I'm just reading off of that sheet? I'm not pretending to be something I'm not. I'm literally, and people know I'm reading. Hey, this is our guide. Guess what? You get access to this. Let me read it to you. It's simple, right? Simple. So you said 7 simple thing. I want to hear that. You got
All
me.
right,
You that was a hook.
I
Did you
got
guys see
it.
what she did there? She said a hook, which made people want to listen and got my curiosity.
All right, here's how we're going to keep our business simple. So raise your hand if number one, you're drinking ketones. Write down number one. Okay, drink ketones. Number two, share. You're sharing your journey. Number three, right? Invite. Invite people to join you. Number four, help them get started. We're not overcomplicating this. Number five, check in. Check in on them. It's our follow up. Number six, I think is super important. Not only for yourself, but for them. Celebrate their wins. And you need to celebrate yours. So as you're on this journey, and just like Nick said a while ago, like, hey, man, you guys, I crushed the gym today. You want to know what I did? We had to do this is totally side note. I used a 95-pound weight to do these bridge things today. I've never used that big of a weight before. That's a huge celebration. I probably should talk about it. I think I told you guys this last week, but some of the high school boys around here think I'm jacked like a man. I might have to slow down on how much weight I'm lifting. They were like, Miss Milky, you're real strong. I was like, okay. And then number seven is, I'm sorry if you hear our dogs, ask if they want to share it too. So after you celebrate and they're having wins, and you can ask them at any time, but we're drinking, we're sharing, we're inviting them to drink it with you. You can also invite them into the business right away. Help them get started. We're checking in on them, follow up, celebrate their wins, celebrate your wins also, and then ask if they want to share it too.
I love
It's
that.
simple. That's it.
That literally is that simple. And in the context of this Zoom, I would just add to the drink ketones is drink ketones and go after your goals.
Yeah.
And literally that sums up everything that we just went through. And sometimes we get so caught up in, oh, I didn't hit this, or this person said no, or why isn't it happening fast enough? We forget, like, if our business happens to be getting healthy and we hit some goals, guess what? You're crushing it. You're crushing it. If you're on the Zoom tonight, you should give yourself a pat on the back, fist bump yourself, and you should say, congratulations, Nick, you're here. Good job. Keep going. And then get up tomorrow and keep doing the same thing over and over again, because that is the key to success long term. And the more that you start to fall in love with that process and fall in love with the person that you're becoming, guess what happens? All of the results start taking care of themselves. And following those 7 simple steps is how you build a community that sticks, a community that's vibrant, and people that are all doing the same thing, which is going after their its, right? Behind me, prove it, actually fulfilling the mission and vision of the company.
I would say this, set an alarm clock in your phone. So I use alarm clocks in my phone all day long for me to remember so many things. My life. If an alarm clock doesn't go off, I'm probably going to be late or miss it. So set an alarm clock in the morning, afternoon, and at night. It could be right away when you wake up, or maybe after you go to the gym. Figure out the times it would give you like 2 minutes and just have it say, have I shared my story yet? Or share my story, or post something in my reels, whatever it is, so that you can just take a snapshot and show people or do a quick like check in of how your day is going. Anything, just to get your mind to be like, I think about my life as I go throughout our days, kind of like a scrapbook of my life. So it doesn't take long. And this is not just social media. I mean, I understand that when you go to the store, maybe you're going to the grocery store and you have to remind yourself, like, all right, if I see somebody looking at the keto cereal, I'm going to walk up to them and be like, hey, are you doing the keto diet? Like you just have to start conversations. But also, I just snap pictures and post it, not out of perfection, not out of trying to make it look beautiful and whatever. Some of them are really quickly ugly pictures, but this is who I am. Take a picture. I'm eating, I'm working out, I'm cleaning my house, and I'm crushing my day. So that's it. That's
I
all I got.
love it. I love it. Well, hopefully, guys, you got some value out of this conversation. Stephanie and I were talking earlier and just saying, hey, let's have a dialogue and just keep it really just informal and back and forth. If you like this kind of content, this is kind of what we're focusing on all month. In fact, all of our conversations this month are open for people who are not yet partners. So if you want to invite them, people that are interested in our business, it's really just a candid conversation of, hey, this is what it means to grow a business here. This is what it means to be part of our partner community and go after your it. So we're
Right.
really trying to simplify kind of our conversation of drink the product, drink it and share it, and just have fun in the process. So thanks for being
Right.
here tonight. Thank you, Stephanie.
Well, don't hang up.
Appreciate
I've got one thing to say.
Yeah.
MomentumPro.info. Somebody asked where they get the 7-day burn. If you're not plugged into MomentumPro.info, if you're brand new, make sure you're in there. There's a customer hub and a partner hub. And then also we have a call. Yep, it's in the chat real quick. Also, we're trying to collect if somebody has the link before and betters, yes, fill out the before and betters. So if we can put that in there, we've got a good amount of before and betters that will also be put in there so you can share them to build your business and share other people's stories. And then we do have a guest Zoom on Thursday, and it's for your current customers, it's for you, and it's going to be for brand new people. We're talking about the power of ketones and muscle preservation and just not just aging well, but what does it look like for to gain muscle, to keep muscle, to build muscle, why it's so important. And so that's going to be the conversation on Thursday that you can invite people to. That's
Uh,
all I got.
on the note of before and betters, we need your help.
Yes.
Christina's going to drop, if she hadn't already, the link to have people comment or to have people click on to fill out the survey. Um, the survey is basically having people write down or basically fill out their testimonial, like what Prove It has done for them. Also has a place for them to upload their before and after pictures. And we need as many of these as possible. We're going to catalog them. We're going to create a consistent kind of formatting for them so that we can make them available as a download so that you guys can use them. You can print them, you can put them on an iPad, you can have them in your phone. But if we have like 100 plus of these, it'll be really fun and just really simple to say, oh yeah, this they were on the Zoom with me last week. This is so and so, this is so and so, this is so and so. We want not just the physical picture, right, but also the written testimonial. And the testimonials are great regardless of if you have a before and after picture, so to speak. So definitely fill that out and participate, and that will be super duper helpful. Yeah, it's not just fat loss, it's all of the things. So if you have, hey, this has helped my mom brain, this has helped my my ability to sleep at night, this has helped my sugar cravings, this has helped you fill in the blank. We want all of those stories to be able to share at the highest level. So the form is in there. Make sure you grab that. And oh, last thing, if you were part of the Founders Circle, There is a new flavor that's coming very, very soon. Founder Circle members, that was a promotion ran back in January, will be getting early access. Be checking your email tomorrow for that access. It's going to be super fun. And guys, stay tuned because within probably the next 10 days or so, we're going to see our first flavor of K1 drop, which is going to be exciting. So we've been waiting. I can't wait. It's been a long time in coming, and the timing is right. So
All right. I love it. So thank you, Nick. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for giving us some of your time. Go watch some soccer and cheer on the US. We're going to win. I know it. And we'll see you on next Monday. 4 more conversations around tax stuff. It's going to be super great. Building your business. It's really, really, really going to help you, I promise. So thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters, and we'll talk to y'all very soon. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.